Right. So I think we will go into your model paper set 1. Okay, model paper set 1. So you can jump to page 15 straight away. Okay, for the exercise one, the no color one. So can you all turn to 15, everybody, page 15. So let me just go straight into it. Set 1, 15. There you go. Section B onwards. Okay. Okay. Right. So there is section A. Section A will be your circle. Got 20 questions. Okay. I have that for you to practice. Help yourself. Section B, simpler question, shorter question with lesser marks, obviously. Section C is the one that probably we want to focus on more, which is the longer question, more marks together. Okay. So I think to be safe, we do C first. If we have time, we come back for B because B is really straightforward question. Okay, so I think you can turn to, where do we have? Okay, let's go to page 18, shall we? Page 18 instead. Which is question 6. Okay, all good. Page 18, Page 18, question 6. Oh wait, why can't join? All right. Okay. So it will be jumping around. So make sure you understand like which chapter are we doing. So then you flip to your short notes straight away. So I'm gonna go through each of the part. Hopefully I get to cover more with you. So this is obviously your Form 2, Chapter 3, Nutrition. So you'll write that down. Okay, so you know where to find. So we're at Chapter 3 now and we are at food tests at the moment. As you can see here, it says test the presence of food given. Okay, can? Okay, when we talk about food tests, we have 4 tests, right? So let's try to revise some of them. At the meantime, you want to go to your short notes, okay? So we have starch test with to test iodine, okay? We have glucose using Benedict test, okay? We have protein using Milan reagents test. We have fat using emulsion and filter paper. Yeah. Okay. Emulsion and filter paper test. So there's basically these are the acronyms to help you Okay, so you remember this. So you can make any word out of this in your own liking. So for example, I'm gonna call this as Sarah immediately give Ben plenty money for eating food. Okay, a more child-friendly. Okay, so again, whichever names you want. So because it's Benedict, by the way. So I'm just going to use the word Ben, okay? Yeah, so again, so Sarah immediately give Ben plenty money for eating food. Okay, so starch, iodine, glucose, Benedict, protein, Milan's reagent, fats, emulsion test, which is alcohol test, by the way. Okay, and F stands for filter paper at the meantime. Okay, can. All right. Hopefully you get the acronyms, so then it's easier for your questions like that. Max, sorry, we can't do that here. Okay, so like honey, you know what honey represents or not? Like you can type in your answer at the meantime. Honey represents which class of food? Are we talking about starch? Are we talking about glucose? It's honey protein? It's honey fats? So first of all, you must know the food belongs to which class. Okay, glucose, noise. So please write that down for yourself. Glucose, all right? Okay, if it's glucose, the test that we are going to use, okay, so if you have this remembered properly, that it will help you very easily, no struggle. So definitely we are using GB. B is Benedict. So if you're at your short notes, please check your spelling for yourself at the meantime. Yeah, you know which part are we talking about? Let me show you quickly. Chapter 3, food tests. Bam, at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen, here, food tests. Okay, right? So Benedict solution. Benedict solution. Okay, correct. Glucose, people. Nice. Okay, next one. Tapioca. You know what's tapioca? No? You eat tapioca, like kui mui tapioca made of tapioca. Tapioca is very similar to all the flour, all the like potato flour or even the starches. Okay, yeah. So you write that down, starches or starch. Okay, Sarah, S for Sarah, right? Sarah immediately. So that will be your iodines. No apostrophe, sorry, it's not a people, it's not a name, okay? I mean, it's not a human name. And iodine solution, okay? Or iodine test, up to you. All right, next one, groundnut. Groundnut belongs to, what do you think? Groundnut, there is, of course, a lot of protein. At the meantime, there is fats though. Nuts are rich in fat, yeah, by the way, okay? Nuts has a lot of fats, which gives you a lot of energy. But I think in this case, groundnut itself, it's not liquid state, it's not in oil state. So it's very difficult to carry out the filter test and the emulsion test because groundnut is a solid itself. So I'm guessing this, we should go for the protein test. So this will be protein, and that will be PM. M stands for Millen's reagent. Millen's reagent. Okay, the name you all follow a bit off because that's what textbook gives you, reagent. So we call Millen's reagent. Actually, also we can call Benedict's reagent. Iodine is also a reagent. Reagent means to to test out. But it's okay. We'll just write Millen's reagent at the moment, and the rest will be solution. Okay, so you see this one, if you ask me, it's about understanding. Actually, no, this is about memorizing. I have to say sometimes science involves a bit of memorization. So make sure you memorize it in a smarter way. Okay, so everybody, you okay with this? I'm just gonna move on to the next one, all right? If you're not okay, type in your question. You want to ask me anything, your messages are private, so no one's gonna see, okay? So don't be shy. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, good. All right, B at the moment. Okay, take the correct statement and X for the wrong statement. Okay, very simple. Like this is about your nutrition and all the diseases and all that. How to spell millions? Gabriel, you're correct. You're correct. It's here. Millions. At the meantime, your short notes you have chapter 3. You can turn to F2C3. Yeah. Okay. So right. Next, B, number 1. Rickets is a disease occurred due to the lack of protein in life, in daily life. Rickets, protein, not sure. Check. Okay. Rickets. Do you see rickets with you? Rickets is here. Rickets is lack of vitamin D. Okay. Rickets is a bone problem. People with rickets, right? Their legs are not like straight down, they bend outwards. Difficult to walk. Old people have this problem usually. Okay, a bone issue, lack of calcium, lack of vitamin D. Okay, so it's not about protein. That's wrong, by the way. Okay, all good. Green vegetables needed in daily diet that can help in blood clotting. Okay, blood clotting. So again, you check. Blood clotting belongs to this one. Okay. That's vitamin K. Yeah. Well, here in from textbook, I gives you milk, egg yolk, fish oil, and all that. So it seems like there's nothing to do with it, right? But green vegetables has vitamin K as well. So that helps in blood clotting at the meantime. Okay. So that will be a correct answer. Yeah. Generally, vegetables are good answers for all vitamins and minerals. So green vegetables actually help in a lot of aspect. So this will be a correct answer, by the way. Okay, next one. Intake of seafood can prevent swelling of thyroid gland. So thyroid gland is behind here. It's not Adam's apple. It's right behind here. That gland helps you to control your metabolism. Okay, that means how fast your body produce energy and how fast your body work. That's called metabolism. So is seafood related to iodine? It's related to thyroid gland. Okay, take a look here. Thyroid gland will be goiter, by the way, this one, thyroid gland. Okay, seafood, yes, seafood helps with thyroid gland issues. Okay, can? All right, so that's a correct statement. By the way, iodine has seafood has a lot of iodine. Why I kept saying things about it? Iodine has a lot of seafood. No, seafood has a lot of iodine. All right, no problem. Okay, cool. So small parts like that, right, give you 3 marks. Sometimes you write like karangan now, only you get 3 marks, some of the questions. So don't miss out small things. Make sure you read the list in your short notes. Okay, very important. All right, next one, which is your digestive system, the parts. I'll try to go through everything with you so we can, at the meantime, we'll learn the rest of the digestive system. Yeah. Okay, so a quick one, everybody. So we will write down in the box, but we will also write things that are not in the box beside. Okay, so let's label J. So J is your, obviously, mouth, okay? Mouth. All right, then down to your oesophagus or esophagus, but I just want myself to spell it correctly, so I always pronounce to myself oesophagus. That's British spelling, but if you want to go for the American, which is straight with E, esophagus, also can. I think teacher accept both. So we'll go with what textbook gives you, oesophagus. Okay, or esophagus. All right. Okay, cool. Yes, let's see. Next one we have, and can we write beside since we're here already? So we have stomach. Nice. Stomach. Okay. Then stomach down to this little U-turn. I understand that it might be very blurred for your photostating, okay? But there's this little U-turn here. Maybe we will just write somewhere. Okay. Anyone knows what that's called? This little U-turn after stomach. The beginning of the small intestine. Bile? Oh no, that's not bile. That's bile is in the gallbladder, by the way. I've no idea why, but this feels like a normal class tuition. Isn't this why? Are we here for this? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tottenham, good job. Especially for those who have not exam yet, I'm doing revision with you, so make sure you remember, put it to your head right now, like you spend these 2 hours with me to absorb as much as you can, then you spend lesser hours on your own because you have me right now. So input as much as you can, okay? Duodenum, correct. Okay, all good. Yeah, but this is open to public. Yeah. It is free seminar for everybody, which is to help those who are facing exam. Isn't that good, Lavina? Okay, next one. What else? What do you expect? I'm seminar like that. I mean, revision is just not seminar. This is a prettier name, by the way. Okay, duodenum, then down to, okay, we have yet to label K, so let's go for K. That will be liver, the biggest piece, liver, and O will be pancreas. Got E behind or not? Pancreas. I think no, right? Yeah, I should, wait, I forgot. I think no. Confusing sometimes. Where's my pancreas? Where's the digestion part? Pancreas. Where is the word, by the way? Pancreatic juice. Okay, without S lah, I guess. Without E. Got E. Really? Let me do a double check though. I kind of confused with it. Pancreas, yeah. No E. Pancreas, no E, by the way. No E. Okay. Even until today, at my age and what I'm doing, but it's confusing without E and E sometimes. Okay, like our P will be, okay, I know it's really blur, but I'm thinking P should be pointing more inwards. That should be a small intestine. There you go, small intestine. All right, next one. L, that should be your L for large, obviously. Large intestine. Don't write big intestine. I don't think it's allowed, okay? All right. And since we're here, so why not? This will be your rectum, where you store feces, and this will be your anus. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think pretty much those are the labelings. Oh, I missed out one more. The gallbladder, can we? From here, this little ball, this little balloon, this little pocket, gallbladder. Nice. Okay, 5 seconds for you to check whatever you want to check. Write down whatever you want to write. Then we go for number 2. Okay, all good. Excuse me. Okay, like state the function of the following organs. Okay, N is stomach. If you look at your short notes, you should be able to find stomach's function, right? So a very straightforward thing to ask. Do you remember what's the food that is being digested in stomach? There's this very specific food class. I need the answer. Very specific food class that is being digested in stomach. Only one and only. Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. I've seen very different answers. Gerard, what is gastric juice? No, I'm asking what's the food class lah, bro. That's right, everybody. You are correct. That's protein. So remember, stomach is the place where we digest protein, yeah? So the function of the stomach, which is to digest protein, but if you refer to the text or short notes, we need to name the substance in it as well. So everybody take a look at your chat box. Okay, secretes hydrochloric acid and protease to digest protein. Okay, so if you're asking, can I just write digest protein or to digest food? I would say no. Please make sure you list down the things that the stomach secrete. Even it's just acid, you can write secretes acid to digest food. Okay, but not just to digest food. That's not acceptable. Or to digest protein. That's not acceptable as well. Make sure you mention secretes something. So I'm just listing out 2 for you, although my short notes or what your textbook gives you. Okay. Secretes got E1. Oh, did I miss out? Oh, yeah, man. Secrete hydrochloric. Secretes. What's with me and the E, man? Everybody correction secrets in your chat box. Secrets. Okay, no problem. All right, cool. Next one. O, what is O? O is pancreas. Pancreas, obviously, that's to produce or secretes the juice, remember? We have it here, by the way. So that's to secrete pancreatic juice. So pancreas basically has no direct function in food digestion. Pancreas' job, right, is to secrete, the piece of leaf, right, is to secrete pancreatic juice and send it to duodenum to use. You know, like a lot of restaurant doesn't make their own cake. They order from people who make cake and they send it to their store to sell. So people who make cake don't have the physical store one. Those who opens cafe, probably they don't make their own cake, they buy cake from someone else. That's the idea of this. So pancreas is to secrete pancreatic juice and being used at duodenum. So by the way, the function is to produce pancreatic juice. Okay, pancreatic juice. That's for O. Next one. So early then wing liao. Early wing, late also, late night also wing, right? What to do? Okay, like N and O, everybody check sentences or spelling from your chat box. All good. Then we go to number 3. 5 more seconds for everybody. So this part, right, might be struggle for a lot of people. So I've already have the chart in the table for you, very convenient. Just read through. If you want to call it as memorize it, why not? Go ahead, okay? Especially the elementary kernel and the digestion part, especially all the enzymes. I will try to cover as we go along, but it's here for you. It's just one little corner of the page. That's not a lot actually, so very straightforward one. Okay, line number 3, shall we? Mucus is not used to digest food. Why mucus is secreted in organ N? Organ N is a stomach. Okay, so remember there's this hydrochloric acid there. Hydrochloric acid is very acidic. It's pH 1. You know what does that mean? That means if you put your finger into your stomach, right? That's a bit gross, but if you do that, right, basically your finger will be burned and melted. That's pH 1. But why is it not melting or damaging your stomach? That's because of this protection layer. That's a protection layer. Okay? Yes, correct, Rinesha. So mucus, right, is to protect the stomach. So sometimes if your hydrochloric is out, but you yet to makan, that's when you get gastric, because the acid starts to damage your stomach and you get stomach ache and there's a lot of gases produced. It makes you uncomfortable. Yep, that's because of the mucus to protect your stomach. Okay, let's take a look for 2 marks, right? So first of all, I think we need the word to protect, something like that. And then the second mark goes to protect from what? Protect the acid from damaging. So 2 marks. Break down your marks and make it short and straightforward. Don't have to write karangan, okay? So let me show you and lay out the points. First mark, to protect the inner wall of the stomach. As simple as that. Inner wall of the stomach. Everybody in your chat box. Okay. Second point, we will say protect from what? Monster? No, protect from being damaged by hydrochloric acid. Okay, you don't have to write like me, but I'm just showing you where the mark comes from. And what I'm trying to say is make it short and simple. Don't write too long and you don't get any marks after all. Okay, good. Okay, question number 4, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Give one similarity within L and P. What is L and P, by the way? L is large intestine and small intestine. Okay, cool. So L and P is large and small intestine. Okay, so usually questions like that, and you did not study, and then you try to write whatever you can think of, funny answers. That's just to make yourself to feel better, but you don't get any marks. Now, think about what we have learned in our syllabus. Don't tell me like, similarity. I think both also intestine, no? Really? Seriously? You know what I'm saying, right? You don't write answers like that. That's not this. I rather you don't write out it. Waste your time and pen ink. Okay, think of your syllabus. Large and small intestine. Anything that you learn about them that are similar, not so simple one, not so straightforward, a bit deeper that you need to think of. They both can digest. No, actually, large intestine doesn't digest the food. They are the organs in digestive system. No, okay, not that kind. Absorption. Quite close, actually, I would think. Absorption, is that all right? Okay, let me think about it. For food to pass through, both heavily, transportation, the produced sheet, max. Well, no, but yes. Okay, give out undigested food connected to duodenum. Okay, I'm glad that all you are thinking from your syllabus. That's very good actually. Full of blood vessels. At least you're not giving me like funny answers. I mean, of course you can lah, but I'm glad that you are thinking from your syllabus. Okay, good try, everybody. Good try. Give yourself a tap on your shoulder because I can't do it for you. Like I want to tap your shoulder, but so good job. Okay, above all the answers that you have given, is that someone's name? Given to me. Good try. But I think what is more suitable between large and small intestine is they are both considered as alimentary canal. Do you remember? Where food passes by. Yeah. And if it's in alimentary canal, do you remember that they will do one thing to move the food along? Let me show you the action and you tell me what's the name of it. Start with P, by the way, like that. Is that obvious enough, actually? What is it? P, yes. Start with P, by the way. Oh, I'm seeing answers now. Good job. Tap yourself. Good job. Okay. Peristalsis. Yes. Okay. Both large and small intestine, they do the same thing. That means to move the food, which is peristalsis. So I saw some of your answers like absorb nutrients. I think that's all right, but let me give you what is more significant or what is more obvious at the moment. Yes, but both of them absorb nutrient. Both have really okay, but the large intestine not as much. So that's not really like a significant answer. For food to pass through, both also to absorb food. That's considered as the same category as I mentioned. Both are organs in digestive system. That's like obvious lah. So we don't do answers like that. Okay, so let me show you how. This is what I would write. Both of them, right, have movement of food through peristalsis. So everybody take a look at your chat box. Movement of food in these organs through peristalsis. Okay, both absorb nutrient. Okay, this I will go for a secondary answer if you all want to, but since we only have 1 mark, but if you want to extra one, you can write both organs absorbs nutrient into the bloodstream. Okay, let me do that for you also. There you go. Okay, cool. Alrighty, that's quite a heavy chapter to talk about, by the way, especially the digestive system part. Okay, and all the enzymes. See if we have chance to talk about that later also. So at the moment, I mean, since we're here, right? Okay, your final product. Everyone, take a look at your short notes at the meantime, right? I want to talk about your final product. So out of so many types of food, right? 7 classes, if you still remember, 7 classes. There's only 3 classes requires digestion, which is your protein, carbohydrates, and fat. Only 3 types of. So hence, you will only see 3 of this appearing. So carbohydrate means starch, by the way. Complicated sugar, we call it starch. Okay. Protein is protein and fat is fat. So there's only 3 types here. So all your final product is here, by the way. Amino acid, that's your final product for protein. Glucose, that's your final product for starch. And fatty acid and glycerol, that's your final product. That's the 3 things that we're looking at the moment. That's the 3 things you want to digest at the end. The vitamin and mineral, right, straight absorbed in your large intestine. The water straight absorbed in your large intestine. Fiber not being absorbed. Fiber is just to wrap around your poop for pooping easier. Okay, so out of 7 class, right, only 3 require digestion. The 4 more no need lah, like what I mentioned just now lah. Okay, it's just that there's a lot of stages to remember here. So this table is super important for you. Starch become maltose. Maltose becomes glucose, by the way. Take a look. Okay. Protein become polypeptides. Polypeptides become dipeptides. Dipeptides becomes amino acid. There you go. Fats, straight away, fatty acid and glycerol. That's all. 3 only. You try and repeat this to yourself 5 times. The fifth time you want to vomit already because it's the same thing. Okay, all good. Okay, like question number 7, everybody. What is this? It's obvious. When you look at this kind of picture, then you kind of know what question is that. That will be your Form 2 chapter Ecosystem, chapter 2. Okay, ecosystem, chapter 2. And like your parasitism, your mutualism, commensalism, and so on. Let's see what do we have. Ikson farmer, Gallbladder, has been attacked by caterpillar. He used the method below to control. Oh, guys, control. Do you see the word? Control population. Okay, so it's a wasp and caterpillar, and then the egg is laid on top. You know what is this called? Do you know what interaction is this? That's what your next question is asking for. Okay. This is actually quite sad. You know what is that? Like, I have baby, but I don't want to take care of my baby. I give birth to my baby, and then I throw my baby to someone else, hang on someone else's back, and let my baby feed on the person's blood, and it's a zombie like that. Feed on the person's blood and let my baby grow up and people will take care for me. I don't care. I just lay eggs and then I fly away. Okay, so if you are not too clear of what is this, please turn to your Form 2 chapter 2 introduction, or anyways, it's here called the biological control method to control. But the interaction here, it's under it's under parasitism. Yes, good job, everybody. Parasitism. In biological control, we have, okay, that's one of the way to control caterpillar, okay, because caterpillar can be quite destructive to your plant, so we can use the wasps to actually lay eggs at the back, and then the eggs will feed on the caterpillar, so the caterpillar will die. All right, so everybody, this is called the parasitism. All good? Okay, name the method. Now only we write the method used by Ikson. What is the way we call it? This is the time only when you write biological control. So you have to recognize keyword. Don't waste your mark, because this kind of questions it's just one word. It's very simple one, rather than writing sentences. So I rather you lose mark in sentences like that than this. But unfortunately, a lot of people lose marks in questions like that because you are not sure of the correct keywords here. So type of interaction means all the parasitism, mutualism, commensalism. Method used by Ikson. What is he using? This is called biological control. Biological control. Okay? You know what's the difference here? So what I always encourage you to do is to highlight what your question is asking. Okay? So there you go. Question B. Before using this method, Ikson had been using pesticide. Oh yeah, of course, everyone likes it. All farmer likes pesticide instead of biological control, compared to natural way. Justify the action taken by Ikson in controlling population of caterpillar in his current. Okay, now controlling the population, justify the action means justify biological control. Okay, sometimes also I like to write down more things to tell myself or to give myself a clearer direction rather than just reading and then, straight away jump into your karangan. So, justify his new method, biological control. Why is it? So, when you see things like that, he stopped using pesticide and changed to biological control. You know what this question means? This question means what is the advantage of biological control? I need 3 advantages of biological control. And everybody, it's actually in your textbook or in your short notes right here. There you go. But we actually need to do a comparison sentence rather than you copy straight away. I know the first thing you will see is low cost. Okay, we cannot just write low cost. We need to do a comparison sentence because the question asks, why you choose this one, don't choose that one? Tell me why you like this one, not like that one. Then you have to say, I like this one because blah, blah, blah. The old one, not so good. You must do a comparison. You understand? Don't just copy straight away like that. It doesn't serve the statement, doesn't serve the command word of justify. So please do a comparison. I'm going to show you one example at the moment, then you will get what I mean. Okay, I would think the very important thing is not about money. The very important thing about biological control is no pollution. Pesticide got pollution. Okay, but in a sentence, yeah. So let me show you. The first part I'm going to do is I'm going to say biological control, no pollution, but pesticide, yes. So, okay. Can you choose the rest? Yes, you can, but can you make a comparison sentence? I'm not limiting your answers. You all can choose anything you like here. I know you all like short answers, so please choose 3 short answers. But please do a comparison method like what I've shown you. You try lah. I show you the first one already. If you want to say about the cost, make sure you do comparison like biological control is cheaper than pesticide. That will be one of the answer. I'm just gonna type for you anyways. Okay, biological control is cheaper than using pesticides. There you go. Chat box, everybody. See, instead you write low cost, you do like how I show you. Okay? This is what I call comparison. So can you all do the third one for yourself? You choose whichever you all want. Okay? But do the opposite. Do not harm other organisms because predator just feed on specific prey. Kayang, so you have to do the opposite also. While pesticide will kill all the organisms. Must do comparison. And also for your second one, does not affect human health, right? That's for biological control, while pesticide can cause or can harm human health or can cause poisoning, something like that. Please do comparison. Yes, Raj, that's a good answer as well. No problem. Okay, so very flexible one. Don't worry about your grammar. Don't worry about your English. Your English no good. Never mind. Simple sentence will do. You see, I didn't write very like karangan one. I do very simple question. So make it in your own way. The third one, yeah. If you want me to check, you can type to me. I'll be waiting you at question C at the meantime. Biological control does not affect the health of human compared to the use of pesticide. Let's see, maybe you can change to compared to pesticides which will affect, maybe make it clearer a bit rather than just compare to the use of pesticide. Can improve on that a bit. Then teacher will be like, okay, that's clear. Then one more. So three sentences, no need combine one, no need chunky English, just full stop, start the next one, full stop, start the next one. No need karangan, okay? Question C, shall we? 5 more seconds for you. Yeah, I'll be discussing about C. For those who are done, maybe C you can try on. It's also very straightforward question. All right, okay. No rush. If you need more time to try, you can always do it later, try it again and again. I'll be going to see at the meantime. Weakness of the method in diagram 3 means biological control, like disadvantage. There's one very important problem that every farmer doesn't like to use that doesn't choose this method anymore. That's one very important problem. And that's something that we cannot overcome yet. Yes, correct. Yes. Very slow. It's not effective. It's not like straight at the point it will happen. It takes time. And maybe it does not happen because the animal that you have chosen, they might not want to stay in the place of your habitat. They want to go to other place, ma. Oh, correct. For those who send in your answer, perfect. But we can make it into a proper sentence. Okay, which is well, you don't have to follow mine, but something like that. Okay. Yours is correct. Yeah. I'm just gonna show you mine. I'm gonna write in this way. Pesticide kills pests faster, but biological control takes a longer time. So see, I'm doing a comparison again. Okay. So if you're wondering where is that, there you go. Take a longer time to work compared to pesticide. You can copy that straight away, no problem. I'm just showing you that a different way of writing. Okay, noise. Then I think we shall go to question 8, shall we? Question 8. Okay, digestion again, Digestion again, by the way. Form 2, chapter 3. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, right? This is called the villi. Yeah, villi in the small intestine. I'm just gonna quickly show you on how it is. So small intestine, right? The inside looks like that, by the way. Okay, it looks like carpet. Okay, it looks like carpet. Yeah. Okay, so that's like the surface that we're looking at. That's a lot of folds. It's not flat one, it's like folds. Yeah. So if we take a closer look into each of the microscopic view, right, this is how a villi looks like. You know, the fold that we were looking at just now, if you zoom it bigger, it actually looks like that. There's a lot of fingers. Take a look at that. fingers. Okay, so this is where food is being absorbed. Food will go through this part that I highlight for you. Food will go through that and will straight go into your blood vessels. So you can imagine there's so many surface area instead of flat, but there's a lot of like mountain that will help to increase the absorption of food. Yeah. So when we talk about villi, right, you have to remember the characteristics of villi. So if you are looking at your short notes, the characteristics of your villi is here 3.4. Three very important characteristics. Yeah. There's a lot of villi, hence there's a lot of surface area, like I mentioned just now. And the villi is very thin, it's just one cell thick. There's a lot of blood vessels, so you can absorb food faster. That's a quick one for you. So everybody take a look at this. Name dye structure in the... What? sorry, I think it's a typo. Name the... Of all words, man, why? Name the structure. Okay, like everybody just now we discussed already. It's called a villi. Villi, it's a plural. Singular, villus. Okay, doesn't matter lah, no problem. Okay, explain the feature in A1 so that it can carry out its function. Okay, that's a lot of feature though. Maybe we can go for the one cell thick. Okay, I think that's a very good answer. One cell thick, yeah, so you can absorb food faster lah. Well, because the word says explain, you can't just write one cell thick. You must explain one cell thick. Then what's so good about it? Oh, one cell thick can absorb food faster. Okay, can. All right. So everybody, if you need reference, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so one cell thick, absorption of food easier. I'm just going to give you keywords and you form into a sentence for yourself, right? No problem. Okay, like number 3, everybody. All good. How does the structure in A1, which is villi, improve its efficiency? Improve. Okay, I think will be the rest of the characteristics. A lot of surface area lah. Okay, and there's a lot of blood vessels lah. Okay, that will be the rest of the features lah. For 2 marks, yeah. So I guess so. There's 2 more for you to write. Okay, so like have a lot of blood capillary, maybe have network of blood capillary, BAM, and have large surface area, or sometimes we can call it as manifolds. BAM. In your chat box, another 2 more answers for you. Okay, no explanation needed because the question asks how improve efficiency. Here already the explanation now, you know. Oh, have network of blood capillary, that's improving the efficiency. Oh, has large surface area, that's improving the efficiency. Okay, so just as what I've sent to you. Okay, wait you at the next part, question B. Okay, 5 more seconds for you. We will look at question B. Okay, let's go. The activity using whisking tube can be used to show absorption. Typo again. Whisking tube, okay, that can be used to show the absorption. Yeah, so there's this experiment in your short notes, by the way, to test the absorption of food. Only small things, remember, that can be absorbed by your small intestine. large thing doesn't go through the finger structure I showed you just now. Yeah, only small things will get to go through. So you have to understand that starch is the complicated sugar, complex sugar. Glucose is the simple sugar. First thing first, you have to understand this, or you have to remember this at the meantime. Starch is the bigger one in your mouth. In your stomach, it will digest into glucose, a smaller one, then absorbed by your body. Okay, so here shows you an experiment of this bigger one and the smaller one, obviously. And this is the wall of the whisking tube, or you could consider that as the wall of the small intestine. Okay, this is after 30 minutes. The question wants you to draw the diagram above, and then you have to describe your drawing. Okay, like very simple question for everybody. Do you think the small one will go to the right side or the big one will go to the right side? Very simple theory. Let me mention to all of you again, whisking tube is like really only allow small to go over, by the way. So the black color biji and the white color biji, you obviously can see the difference in their size. Yeah, so only the black color biji can go over. So the result, you already kind of know that the big one will stay. Technology. Okay, and the small one will be on the other side. Let me just, no, I'm just gonna get the highlighter. Okay, of course for you, you draw circles. Okay, a bit too much, right? Okay, no problem. There you go. Yeah, not fair. Sorry. Okay, you draw, then you like color a bit the darker one, shade it to darker color. Okay, you understand how whisking tube work? It's the sausage in your short notes, and it's to represent small intestine, by the way. Okay, complete the diagram above and indicate the position. Okay, already, and then after 30 minutes, describe. You have to describe what happened here. Obviously, only the small one will go lah. So we have to explain a bit what happened. So we will say that only the small one, small enough, that can pass through the wall of the whisking tube. Yeah. So I think drawing there is already 1 mark. So another explanation we will explain to make it a shorter one, not too long. So we will say, maybe we will say only small enough, only food molecule that are small enough can diffuse the wall of whisking tube. Everybody take a look at your chat box. Only food molecule that are small enough. My keyword here is small enough. Small enough. Okay, if you're small enough, then you can go through. All right, then I'll wait you at question 2. So keyword small enough. Second keyword diffuse. Okay, small enough, diffuse. So remember in exam, try to write as simple as you can. But keyword is the king. No keyword, you write karangan also no use. Okay? Got keyword, you lousy English, also can get marks. Yeah? So keyword is the king, remember. All right, number 2, describe how you can prove the position of the molecule after 30 minutes. What? Prove the position of the molecule? Oh, wow, this is tricky. Do you know what question is asking for? When we say proof, do you see this word? What does that mean? Proof means you need to carry out some test. Evidence. Yeah, you need to carry out some tests to give evidence, isn't it? Test. And this is food. We are talking about food tests, ladies and gentlemen. Which one should we test? Obviously, we want to test the one that is out, the one that has diffused. So, a quick question for everybody. Do you remember glucose is what test? Sarah immediately give Sarah immediately give Ben plenty money for eating food. So I'm talking about glucose. Glucose is G. So GB, right? Give Ben. Yeah, okay. We're talking about Benedict solution. That's right. Benedict solution. See that? You have to relate from the previous part. So again, Sarah immediately give Ben plenty money for eating food. So give Ben glucose Benedict's solution. Okay, cool. We know that we're going to use Benedict's solution. Then now I want to ask about the color. Anyone remember the color? Can you all go to your short notes and look for the color for Benedict's solution? Color, the food test. Like, I drink water first. Benedict solution, the color, what change color? I tell you, give me the change. Do you know where to look for it? There you go. Let's see, you have to write the change 了 the color, not the before, the result one. Yes, do you all find that? Break red precipitate is formed. Okay, nice. So we will say we test with Benedict solution. That's your first point, I guess. Okay, test okay with Benedict solution. Test the food with Benedict solution. Okay, test the food substance outside the whisking cube with Benedict solution. Okay, there you go, everybody. Chat box. Okay, see, short and simple. Test the food substances outside. You're telling that I'm testing on the outside, by the way. I'm not testing on the inside, I'm testing on the outside here, outside. Okay? And then what happened? A break rate precipitate is formed. Okay, steady. So like everybody in the chat box, test the food outside the whisking tube with Benedict solution. Second mark, a break rate precipitate is formed. Okay. I'll wait for you at question 9. Typo on the question number. Okay, 5 more seconds for everybody. We'll go to something very simple, but most of us got wrong. Okay, alright. So this is obviously your ecosystem, Form 2, Chapter 2, ecosystem. Okay, right. So that's a picture to show you the animals that we have. When you see pictures like that, right, most probably we need to draw a food web and a food chain, something like that. That's what the next question is asking for. Construct a food web. Got skill one. Got skill one. A lot of people simply draw. You really draw like a spider web. The first step is write down animals we have, okay, in the list. Yeah. Okay, so take a look of the animals that we have. So whatever things that you can see, or you can, especially in the food web and food chain. So I can see there's a lot of grass. Probably there's green plants. So I'm just gonna write as grass. Okay, what else do I see? I see like, maybe is that like a grasshopper? Is that like a rat? Okay, so grass. Okay, grasshopper, and I see there is rat. What else? I see there is frog. Okay, maybe it's a bit too like a bit dark on your photo stats. There you go. I think that's the frog. We have snakes. No, there's just one snake. So snake, and we have eagle, obviously. What else, Water lily, maybe? Do we need that? Nah. Rocks. Okay, living things, that's all. So first step, follow. Trust me. A very simple question, but everyone will wrong one. Okay, you might right, but you might get right, but you might get marks for it. But that's the proper way of drawing. So identify or list down all the animals that we have at the moment in the picture. After you get that, we have to form a web. But remember, your web is stages one. You have to start with the first one primary, then you'll start with the first one producer, the second one primary, and then secondary, and then tertiary. Don't simply draw like, the web. So we do in sequence. So obviously we start with the first one is grass. So done with producer, setter, the first column producer, setter. Okay, the next thing is primary consumer. We have to consider what primary do we have at the moment before we simply draw, So take a look, which one eat grass? Don't tell me you don't know lah. This one's so simple. Your 3-year-old Mei or Titi also know lah. Okay, wait, 3-year-old. No, that's too young. But you get the point. It's a simple question, but the drawing part is the part where it requires some skills. So grasshopper eat grass, obviously. Is there anything else eat grass? What's the rat doing? Is the rat eating grass? Eagle eat grass, Eagle become vegan straight away. I think rat it's an omnivore. So rat probably can eat anything they like to eat. So I guess, or else what does the rat eat in this picture? I'm guessing we have 2 primary at the moment. So that means you need to have 2 lines. Okay, 2 lines. Grasshopper. Do you mean rat eat grasshopper? Do you think so? Rat eat grasshopper. I don't think so though. Rat eat grasshopper. Rat usually eat scrap food lah. But live grasshopper, I doubt though. Grasshopper eat rat. Wow. Okay, more like grasshopper eat rat. Okay, cool. So now we have 2. We have 2 primary. So let's write that down. We have rat and we have grasshopper. Bam! We're done with the primary, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, can. Right. Then the next, we have continue the sequence, which is the third one in a sequence, which is called tertiary. It's called a secondary. Okay, then now here we can start to draw on some webs that we have. So what do you think? Rat eaten by, I think rat usually eaten by, in the picture, we have the favorite food here. Okay, from snake law. Make sense? Yeah. So I'm guessing we can write snake here. Okay. And snake, anything to extend? I think snake can be eaten by eagle. Okay. Right. Anything to extend from grasshopper? I think grasshopper can be eaten by. Oh, we haven't write frog yet. So yeah, grasshopper eaten by frog. Any more animals? Okay, we're done with all the animals. It's time to draw the web in between. So I think, as Lavina was saying, that they do eat the grasshopper. So okay, that's fine. We can actually draw the arrow to rats. Okay. And what else? Rats eaten by snake, frog. I think frog can be eaten by snake as well. Right? I think eagle eat frog. I don't think so. And rat can be eaten by eagle straight away also by the at the meantime. Eagle also eat frog. Really? Eagle also eat frog, man. Eagle eat frog. What do you think? Can eat frog? Oh, okay, can okay. Can okay, web web nah. Ian Lee says nah. No, frog eaten by eagle, yes, no, what do you think? Okay, anyways, that's the way of drawing. It's not like, simply form in sequence. Yeah, so this is your primary producer, primary, secondary, tertiary in sequence. Snake get eaten by grass. Can draw like this one, man? What do you mean can draw like this? What do you mean like this? Like this is how? Cannot like that. Web is like that. Like what you think? You think really spider web, man? Like that, like that. This is the proper way of drawing of foot web, starting from the left to the right. But after that, you cross in between, cross in between. But make it nice. Okay. A lot of people underestimate drawing foot web because they think like primary school stuff. Then they just simply draw. But no, actually, that's a proper way of drawing. Okay, like number 2. Explain the relationship between frog and snake in controlling the population size in the ecosystem. Wow, frog and snake controlling the population of population size in ecosystem. So who's controlling who, ladies and gentlemen? So frog is eaten by snake, isn't it? So hence, who is controlling here will be snake controlling the frog. So that means snake increase, frog will decrease. Okay, so I'm going to show you how. This is how I'm going to write population. Okay, if the number of snake increase, the number of frog will decrease. This is how the relationship of two of them. So we want to specify on frog and snake only. No frog strong. Frog control snake. Why? Frog go to gym one day. And shows the bicep to the snake. Okay. Number 2, everybody. Yeah, I think after this, we'll jump to another set to do some chapter 1 question. So we get to touch all of them. Eat snake in front of them. In front of everyone, right? In front of all the population of snake. Guys, you can be like me if you go to the gym. Okay, done. Like, state 2 ways in which energy may be lost in the food web. Every time in every stage from primary all the way to tertiary, every stage, right, only 10% of energy is passed on. Yes, you heard me right. Out of 100%, every stage only pass 10% of 10% of 10% of 10%. Where the rest have gone to? Hello, I no need use man. You think I give you everything? Hello, you give me 100 ringgit. I take 80 ringgit. You take 10 lah. And then if you take 10, then you talk to the next person. Hello, you think I no need eat? I got 10 ringgit. I give you 1 ringgit. I take 9. Okay? Right? And then you pass on and on and on and on and on. This is how energy is being passed on actually. You know, like how government pass on the money. That's how corruption happens anyways. So every stage they take a lot, but they pass very little to the lower one. Okay? But anyway, the energy is being lost to the surrounding due to several process that take place in the body of an animal. So yes, Lesi has a very good answer. One of it is called respiration. The meaning of hello, I no need use the no need use that one is respiration. I need energy for myself. Hello, I can't give you everything. So respiration is one of the way that energy is lost to the surrounding. Okay, and there's more to it, including excretion, by the way, and also defecation. So I give you 3 in total, ladies and gentlemen, in your chat box. Respiration, excretion, and defecation. Okay? By the way, if you're wondering where it's from your chapter 2, but the corner here, energy flow, yeah? Okay? Some energy used by organism to move and carry out processes of respiration. So it is being lost in the form of chemical energy and heat energy through undigested food or feces. So what I've mentioned to you, respiration, defecation is shitting, and as well as excretion. Okay? All good? All right. No problem. Okay. I think for B onwards, I'll leave that alone. That's carbon cycle and oxygen cycle, photosynthesis and respiration, stuff like that. Very straightforward. I would like to get to some chapter 1 questions to you, so you can get a touch on those. Okay, so please turn with me to the next set. Yeah, the next set. Page 31. Can everyone go to page 31, question 7? Page 31, question 7. We have not really touched about chapter 1. Chapter 1 is about biodiversity. Biodiversity starts off with separating vertebrates and invertebrates. So vertebrates are animal with backbone, invertebrates are animal without the backbone. So invertebrates got 5 categories. Put into your head now. Got 5 categories. Backbone. Got fish, mammal, reptile, amphibian. What else? And birds. I forgot sometimes. Okay, so there's 5 categories: amphibians, reptiles, mammals, fish, and birds that has backbone. On the other side, we have invertebrates. Invertebrates are probably the difficult one for everybody. We separate them into with legs, without legs. Fix. With legs, without legs. With legs, we separate into 3 pairs and more than 3 pairs. Means 4 pairs and above, or many, you couldn't count them, okay? So 3 pairs, more than 3 pairs. Yeah, so 3 pairs means insects, by the way. More than 3 pairs could be other stuff like arachnid. Like spider belongs to arachnid category. There's crustaceans category. There's so much more. Without legs got 2 types. Without segmented body and with segmented. Segmented means got section. In Mandarin, 一节一节的，那身体有一节一节可以分节的，叫做 segment. So some animals have segments, like tapeworm and earthworm have segments. Leech as well. Okay. Without segments, there's plenty of them, like flatworm, planaria, sponge coral, and so on. I would think this is the part that is a bit difficult for students, because that's a lot of them. So make sure you take a look at this category a bit, know how to separate. The vertebrate one, very straightforward. You learn in primary school already. Okay, all right. All right, when next one shall we? Okay, question 7. Okay, this obviously is the plant part. Plant part got two, which is flowering and non-flowering plants. Yeah. So flowering means mono and dicot have flower lah. They can grow into flower lah. That means relate to your Form 1 Chapter 4. The uncle flower and the auntie flower together can carry out sexual reproduction with the help of bee. Okay. And the non-flowering means cannot have flower, means asexual lah. Moss, fern, conifer. That's from a textbook. Okay, and this table is very important. Maybe everybody should flip to this table at the moment. This is your chapter 1, the second page. And that's what we are looking for. Okay. Teacher, quick question. Why in the book cover you look so young while in online you look like adult? Wow, that's very nice saying. At least you didn't say, wow, in online you look like old man. But why I feel like that's not nice? Because human will grow. That was taken, I think, 25 years ago. Yeah, that picture was taken 25 years ago, and I think I grow a little bit. Didn't I? Yeah, time flies, ladies and gentlemen. Blink of an eye, I'm 25 years later. Anyways, why are we talking about this? And by the way, hi Ian Lee. What's up? What's up? 7, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so like obviously take a look at the leaf. You know, this is under what? And then some more the questions say mono and di. You know this category is called a flowering. Okay, flowering. I got flower one. Flowering. What am I doing? What am I spelling correctly? Flowering. Okay, flowering plant. Okay, like classify two plants as monocotyledon and dicotyledon. The answer free for you. Ready? Everybody? Answer free for you. So straight away we will write that down. So P is, look at the leaf. Hey, you all have your short notes with you. You all check. Okay. Can. There you go. Okay. Go ahead. So that's under parallel vein. Parallel vein, ladies and gentlemen, check for yourself. Parallel vein, straight one, like pandan leaf like that, it's under monocotyledon, and network is under dicotyledon. So, okay, here, bring it down. I'm actually Edmund. I'm using my brother's account. Oh, hi. Sorry about that. Edmund, what's up? Okay, so mono, bam, di, bam, okay? Mono means the seed is only one, like jagong like that. Di means can separate into half. I'm saying naturally. I'm not like using your knife and using your karate or using your helicopter kick or whatever. I'm saying that it is one by itself, like jagong. You pluck off from the jagong, it's just one jagong, like one cotyledon. But di means like, groundnuts. Naturally, it breaks into half already. Okay. So next one, name the pattern of leaf. Like everybody, if you're with your short notes, please check out the patterns of the leaf, the name of the leaf that I've mentioned to you. So P is called network vein leaf. Straight away. Wait, what? Straight away only. You don't have to form sentences. Okay, so you can write parallel vein leaves. And then this will be network. Parallel means straight. Network means like okay, network. Yes, Lavina, right. Okay, so no problem. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, state 2 other characteristics that differentiate mono and di. Okay, 2 other means mono means parallel and network cannot write liao. Can you choose the rest? Like maybe roots. Yeah, you can write plant P has, wait, what is P? P is fibrous, right? Yeah, so, okay, it's better you follow this one title. Sorry. It's better you follow the title. Plant P means mono lah. You're right, mono instead. PQ. Monocotyledon plant has fibrous root. Okay, while a dicotyledon plant has tap root. So please choose whichever you like, but not repeating the leaves. I show you one example in the chat box, everybody. The rest for yourself. I need one more. I don't know what you want to go for, but not leaves anymore. Go for stem maybe. Go for cotyledon maybe. Okay. Right, wait for you a bit, then I'll go to the next question. Typo there. Which one? This one. Oh, you mean my answer? Oh, sorry. Type too fast already. The M and N. My keyboard very tiny. My finger also very tiny. I don't know why I typo. Without M. Okay, one more on your own. You can one lah. You can. I believe in you. Okay, next one. B. Explain 4 reasons why it is important to maintain biodiversity of plant. Oh, suddenly so serious one, this kind of question. Okay, this is from here, my friends. Bam, importance of biodiversity. Yeah, okay. So we will focus on plant only lah. So for example, is plant very important for food? Yeah, plant is a supply of food to animals and humans. So they have to write animal. Okay, I mean, sorry, don't have to write. Animal is a supply of food. So plant is a supply of food. Okay, to living things. So you need four of them. Not done with 3. Wait, did I skip something? Oh, okay. I wait for you, Raj. Don't worry. While I type for the rest. Okay, so the number B, 4 of them, I'm actually using the answer from your short notes, which is here. But modify a bit because we only focus on plant. Anything that is not plant, then don't write. Actually, most of them plant, right? Most of them plant. Okay. Okay, cool, Raj. Done. This is going to be 4 long sentences. You know what? Let's save time. You'll do a print screen or you'll do copy paste to somewhere else. You know what a print screen is, right? Or you're just, if you're using laptop and computer, please copy paste to maybe somewhere else. Okay, then you'll copy later. Let's save time and do more with you. Okay. So yeah, everybody, print screen now and copy to somewhere else. Print screen with my face. No lah. Actually, it's in the chat box. Cannot. Okay, we go to the platypus. Perry the platypus. Wait, what? Is that a cartoon or something? Okay, anyways, I don't know who is Perry the platypus, but let's go to Perry the platypus, okay? No rush on copying. Copy out to somewhere else. We write later, so I'll move on to 8, yeah? No worry, the answer won't go away, relax, okay? But you can see the 4 answers are from what the importance of biodiversities are, exactly from there, but modified answer. Okay, the duck-billed platypus live in Australia. It is covered with brown fur and it's homeothermic. They feed on grubs and shrimps. The female lay 2 or 3 eggs, which have the eggs? Okay, as the size of the grapes. Young hatch after 10 to 12 days, then feed on the mother milk for 5 months. Okay, cool. Well, this is one of the very few mammals that lay eggs. Yeah, you heard me right. Lay eggs. And another one is called Echidna. Echidna is the medium size of porcupine. Porcupine is the big one. Echidna is the medium one, long nose. And the smaller one is the very cute one called hedgehog. Yeah. All right, cool. So Echidna is the medium size, sharp thorns they have as well. And Platypus is also lay eggs, one of the very few mammals that is weird. Okay, why do biologists classify platypus as mammal instead of fish? Whenever you see questions says instead of fish, this kind of word instead means comparison, okay? You need to compare between mammal and fish. Actually, some of the answers are here above already, so it's free answer, kind of. What makes platypus a mammal is because platypus is homeothermic, obviously. And second thing, platypus will actually feed their young with milk. That's what fish doesn't do. Okay? Can? All right. So we have to do opposite. So fish is poikilo, you know, and fish doesn't feed the young for milk. Okay? All right. So first thing first, platypus is a mammal because we say that the young feeds on mother's milk and it is homeothermic. Okay, so number one, the young of platypus feed on its mother milk and it is homeothermic. Then number two, only we say fish no milk and poikilo. Imagine eating an egg in front of platypus. Why so bad, I mean? But the eggs are very tiny actually, super tiny. Smaller than chicken egg, by the way. They are homeothermic. Don't say my name, please. Okay, don't say your name, Jian. Eat grapes. Why you so bad? Eat grapes in front of platypus. You think what? They got study our syllabus that they know their eggs are like grape, right? You don't think I don't know? You try to like tease me, you eat grapes in front of me. You think I don't know? You think I don't know? You all study that my egg is like grapes, Jian, what bad teacher? Haha. I am bad. I am badass. Badass teacher. Make them offended. So bad. Don't. Okay, number two, ladies and gentlemen. Fish do not feed milk to their young and are poikilothermic. Like, this is your second mark. You see, my sentence is not, like world-class karangan. Okay, don't have to. Just make it short and simple, straight to the point. Simple English. Okay, right. I'll weigh you at question B. Very bad. Is it? Hey, Jian, why you come English class? I don't want Chinese. Why seminar? What do you mean why, Max? I know you exam ready lah, that's why you ask me, but you still come, right? Kudos. Dolphin breathes through the lungs. Oh, so fast the next one already. Tired wanna sleep I thought you just woke up. All the bad like Ziheng and Aaron. I thought you just woke up. Why so fast? Because I'm very boring, is it? Did you just say boring? Woke up then want to sleep. Okay, maybe I'm not interesting enough, that's why. Okay, B, everybody. Why dolphin is mammal? Do you all know that, by the way? And salmon is fish. Again, we need to do a comparison. Okay? Comparison. Okay, like, so 2 marks again. You have to mention why dolphin is mammal, but you don't say things that makes it like a fish. You don't say like, oh, because dolphin swim. That's not helping, guys. So you must say like, dolphin is a mammal because first of all, dolphin, very important, that is, it breathes through lungs, right? Fish breathes through gills. What else? Dolphin give birth. That's correct. And salmon lay eggs. And by the way, one more extra for you. Dolphin feed milk to its young, but salmon does not. Okay, it does feed milk. Dolphin has nipples, by the way, but the nipples are hidden. When it is needed, the young will have its beak close to the nipple, and then that's where milk comes out. Yes, in the water, they feed milk to the young, by the way. Okay, so anyways, I'll start off with the first one for you. Dolphin breathes through lungs while salmon breathes by using gills. Okay. Delphin, what's delphin? Delphin smart fish. Or delphin smart fish stupid. Why like that? Although you are right, but no, we don't say that. Yeah, dolphins very smart. Won't the milk jumble with the seawater? True. Actually, that one, the dolphin nipple is not like other animals' nipple. It's not outside one. Actually, dolphin nipple is inside one. So what happened is when the young wants to drink, right, they have to be very like pushed in a bit. So if it's mixed with seawater, don't worry, it's all right. They are, they makan also, they have seawater go into the body, they can discharge away one. So that's fine for them if they mix with seawater. And have you tried salty milk? Dolphin will be like, come on, I drink that every day. What do you mean? Is there sweet milk out there? Do you guys have sweet milk on land? What do you mean? I thought milk... Yeah, so you can flex to dolphin that you're drinking sweet milk. No, I try bitter milk. So girly. Won't the jump by peeing? Yeah, correct. Milk plus salt. Salt will. What? Salt milk. Oh yes, salty milk. Okay, I give you number one. You do second one for yourself, can? You can. You tell me you can. You can, right? You can. Second one, you do your own. Dolphin give birth to young while salmon lay eggs. Okay? All right. Next one. Question C, ladies and gentlemen. Temperature. You're done? Okay, I'll give you 5 more seconds to finish up your sentences. I throw in bitter gourd with my milk, then become bitter. Who drinks milk with bitter? Jian. Who drinks milk with bitter gourd? Seriously? If dolphin breathe through lungs, they can breathe on land, and that means they can live on land. Yes, Gabriel, absolutely. Dolphin can live on land. But the thing is, they can't have movement on land, so they rather go back to water for movement, to swim around, Whales can live on land as well. Mammals, fish, kind of animals that stay in water can live on land. Joke lah, teach, calm down lah. Joke lah, teach. I don't even drink milk. What is milk? How can you not drink milk? But if dolphin have legs, can it live on land forever? Yes, it can. Forever and ever and ever. But They won't be able to walk. Yeah, true. So they rather swim. If a fish pee in the sea, then the dolphin baby drink pea milk. Why you all like that? Do you realize that when you go to the beach or you go to the sea and you swim and you do drink some of the pee as well? You mean dolphin can come on land forever? Yeah, they can breathe through lungs. If you have legs, they will rather walk on land than going back to the sea. Then they can choose to stay on land. But I thought when the whale is used up or washed up, they have to be pushed back into the sea. Yeah. Okay. Because the problem is this. When whale are washed ashore, although they breathe through their lungs, but the point is this: their body is too heavy. They cannot move, so they will die at the beach because their body weight crush its own bones and crush its own organ, and they die. So they die because not out of air. They die because the weight of their body cannot be supported by their bone, and actually the weight crushes everything. Like you die because you crush yourself. That's the problem with that. Or else they can stay alive. Then we should give dolphin legs. Whale are too heavy. The fat crush bone. Correct. So in water, the dolphin only the one breathe through lungs. No, the whale as well. Whale, dolphin, and dugong and manatee and so that. Okay. Anyway, fun fact for everybody, like C. Okay, is everyone done while I talk about stuff? Okay, right. Temperature of human body and a frog. Human and a frog are the same at the temperature of 10. At the temperature of 10, your body go to 10, die already lah. So the question here is asking, is it a true statement? Ladies and gentlemen, for 3 marks, first, obviously, not true. GN, not true, okay? So first one, not true. All right? Okay, but how do we explain the rest? How is it not true? Now, 2 more marks to go. We have to analyze a bit. Don't simply write karangan, yeah. So first thing first, not true. First mark. Second mark, why not true? You have to say human is homeo. Hello, it will not change according to surrounding. You understand? It will not change according to surrounding. So this question is actually asking for definition of homeo and poikilotomic. Okay, so ready for the second one? Yeah. Okay, so this is how it looks like. For second one, you will say human are homeothermic. Okay, body temperature will maintain at 37 regardless surrounding. So everybody take a look at your second one. Okay, there you go. Then only we say frog. Opposite. Opposite. Frog is poikilothermic. That means body temperature will change according to surrounding. So half correct law. Frog will change when its surrounding is 10, but human body will not change. So half correct lah. So we have to explain for human, we have to explain for frog. That's your third mark, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, poikilothermic, cold-blooded, right? They can change as low as 10 Celsius. When it's very cold on the outside, they can slow down their body like when it's very hot, they can go crazy also. Okay. So it changes according to surrounding. But for us, you go to winter country or you go to Antarctica, your body is still 37. Okay, you just have to keep eating to keep your body warm. Or you go to very hot places, your body is still 37. You have to keep sweating and cooling down yourself. That's our problem, by the way. It's very difficult. We have to keep maintaining at 37. It takes a lot of effort. But for them, I follow lah. Environment 10 ama 10 lah. No effort. Okay? Right, there goes 3 marks, boys and girls. All right? Frog breathe through lungs, right? Yes. Amphibian breathe through lungs, but the young of frog, the tadpole breathe through gills. But when it's frog, it breathes through the lungs and breathes through the skin. And also, by the way, the skin as well. Okay? Anyways, shall we go to D? Question D, our body. Okay, a little bit more time for you to write. I'll wait for you. How frog? How did organs change to gills, and how did the tadpole have gills and frogs have? As it grows up, it will develop into a lung. Oh, that's a complicated process to go through. So generally, as it grows up, it will come to land in water. They will slowly come to land. They will force the gills to become like an air pocket, and it slowly turns into lung function. Something like that. Okay. That means fish can also lah. Fish cannot lah. If fish can, then I think that's very scary. Imagine shark coming on land, having lungs. GG. Run! But no legs, so no problem. Okay, D, you're done already? Okay, so K, this is coconut. Okay, this is coconut 3. This is sunflower. Okay, first thing first, compare and contrast both plants of K and L, right? So I think since we have 3 marks, we need to have 1 similarity and 2 differences. Okay, now what's the similarity between plant K and plant L? First of all, do you know what category they belongs to? Do you know what category? Now, when we talk about plants, first thing first, you close your eyes and you think plant, there is 2 types, flowering and non-flowering. So what do you think? Coconut and sunflower belongs to? Correct. Flowering plants. Both of them belongs to flowering plants, right? Coconut is the fruit lah. Got fruit means got flower one lah. This is also the sunflower, also got the seed lah. Right? So the similarity between both of them is that they both produce flower. Okay? We don't say both are flowering plant. That's not the characteristics. That's the title. If you say, both are flowering plant. No, that's the title. Instead, we should say, plant K and L produce flower. So you must say in terms of the characteristics rather than stating the title. Yeah, is that all right? Okay, so I started with you with the similarity first. Similarity. Okay, sunflower got pollen. Coconut don't have pollen. All flowers will have pollen, by the way, Jian. So it's just that coconut flower is not significant. It's not very obvious. Okay. K is mono, L is di. So far, our next one, Lavina, right? That's similarity. Then we need to go to the next one, which is differences of Mono and di. By the way, this is mono, this is di category. So anything that you want to choose based on the two characteristics, I think I would like to go for the leaves and I would like to go for the roots. Yeah, I think that's good. I will go for the leaves and I will go for the roots. Okay, no problem. There you go. You try on the next two differences. Maybe I should give you one differences, the other one for yourself. Okay, maybe. There you go. They both have different type of leaf. Okay, yeah, correct, Lavina. But don't have to write the first part straight away. You say K, what type of leaves, what type of leaf. Okay, correct. Types of roots. Yes. No coconut in pollen. So sad. Plant has pollen, Nani. Pollen grain, not pollen. Okay, I give you one differences. You try the next one. Coconut got fruit. Actually, that's the seed, by the way. Coconut is not considered as the fruit of the tree. It's actually the seed of the tree, by the way. So both have seeds. Sunflower seeds, coconut is actually the seed of the tree that grows into another tree when it falls to the ground and flushed or washed away by seawater to another beach that it grows. But coconut can drink, sunflower cannot drink. No lah, we follow what textbook gives us lah, based on the chart or the table that I show you in your short notes. So you're doing the second one for yourself. Okay, that's the differences. We have two. Remember, you have to do two differences. Okay. The meantime, okay, the meantime, I would like to do one dichotomous key with you, then we call it a day. Yeah. Page 15. Page 15, dichotomous key. One more. Then we call it a day. Okay, all good? Can? Okay, well, this is a very straightforward dichotomous key because things are drawn for you. You just have to write down the animal name. So actually quite straightforward. All right. So like here says, with legs, go to number 2. Without legs, go to number 3. Okay. So with wings, number 2 from here. With legs, this one, right? So out of this one and this one that I circle for you, which one with wings? So obvious, that will be butterfly. Okay, all right. And without wings, out of these two will be the spider. Yeah, okay, right. And then with shell, so obvious, that will be the number 3. Go to number 3, and then with shell will be snail, and without shell will be starfish. Okay, so it's always going to be like that. Now, of course, if you want the very the detailed way of drawing it and how to do it, you can watch the video I have in my YouTube. There is several exercises for you to try also. You can try out them, and that's a more detailed teaching because that's going to take another, I think, 15-20 minutes to teach the whole thing again. So if you need that, go check out the video on my YouTube. I think that's pretty much like that, right? And B, I'll leave it for you lah. That's the plant dichotomous. You can try out. So today's material, right? The answers will be provided in the same place where you click the link into the class, okay? In the TDC seminar webpage. I'll post it maybe next weekend or within the week. Then you all finish up the work and check the answer. If you don't know how to start revision or what to read, never mind. Don't read first. Do exercise. Do liao exercise, then you will realize, ayo, this don't know, ayo, that don't know. Then you go to my short notes. Okay? Shorten your study time, increase your working time. Is that all right? Okay, answers will be posted. Please follow up. Yeah? Cool. We call it a day. And good to see all of you, new friends, old friends, good friends, a long time no see friends. I guess I'll see you soon next time. Okay? Bye, everybody. See you.